Dakar, but also on four wheels and on ice. 3 days of scrutineering as well for the cars in the Belém Cultural Centre. Over 150 vehicles in this year's event, and last minute preparations for the cars of the privateers, but also of the top teams. And one of those is of course the Mitsubishi team, winner of the last 5 Dakars in a row, with Stéphane Péterancel winning the 2 previous events. Now, is the Frenchman confident with the rule changes, especially concerning navigation? Well, there'll be more pressure for our co-drivers because the navigation with very few GPS points will be more difficult. You can get lost very easily, and if you lose time one day, you will have to gain it back and attack even more. I think we'll see many upsets in this Dakar. 4 official drivers in the Mitsubishi team. Péterancel, of course, a living legend of the Dakar, 6 times winner in the bike class. He's also won the last 2 Dakars on 4 wheels. Alongside the Frenchman is his compatriot Luc Alphand, former downhill skiing champion, a runner-up of last year's event. Japanese Hiroshi Masuoka, winner in 2002 and 2003. And a Spaniard, Nani Roma. For me, the toughest stages will be the Zouarat, Attar, Nouakchott and Nouakchott Kifa stages. They'll be very difficult, but of course you're not allowed to forget Morocco and Guinea, because you can lose the Dakar in every place, and it's crucial to be focused all the time. Roma, of course, a winner of the bike race 2 years ago, who switched to 4 wheels. An excellent atmosphere between all these great champions. Now, the main opponents for Mitsubishi will of course be Volkswagen, the German manufacturer, ended 3rd last year thanks to Jutta Kleinschmidt, the 2006 Dakar. Volkswagen has a brand new car, the Race Touareg 2, and 5 vehicles for 5 prestigious champions. Carlos Sainz will be driving his first Dakar. I had a very long career in WRC racing. When this career was over, I thought that doing only 1 race in the year would be nice. I wanted to discover, learn and improve for my first Dakar. I don't know exactly what I'll have to face, but I'm looking forward to it. And the 2-time WRC World Champion will have a lot to learn from Jutta Kleinschmidt. We don't have more power, but we have a wider power range because we now have a bi-turbo. This helps us in low revs to stay in the power, and especially in dunes and sand. It'll be very helpful. Alongside Kleinschmidt and Sainz are Janelle de Villiers, Mark Miller and Bruno Sabi, a winner of the FIA Rally Wade World Cup. He won 3 events this year, and he's driving for Volkswagen for the 3rd year running. We worked also to improve the visibility by modifying the front bodywork. It's also more comfortable inside. The car is longer, but quite stable. In fact, if you add all the details up, it makes the car very enjoyable to drive, a lot faster. BMW, part of the Dakar in the previous years with an X5, come up with an X3 vehicle with Nasser Al Attiyah of Qatar. Alfie Cox for a first experience on 4 wheels.
It came quicker than I thought. I thought at least 1 or 2 more years with a motorcycle, but to get this opportunity to go in a factory car like the BMW, it was not a big decision to make. So for me, yeah, the motorcycle is gone, and it's a new life and a new challenge.
Cox will be counting on his experience on 4 wheels in races back home in South Africa. 2-time Dakar winner Jean-Louis Schlesser enters 3 two-wheel drive buggies, 2 of them with a V8 Ford engine, 1 for himself, 1 for Thierry Magnaldi, a newcomer in the team, and a V6 engine for Giuseppe Maria Servia. Because of the new navigation rules, it won't be possible to follow the lines of the opponents to their tracks. When we will get lost, it'll be very difficult. It'll be hard to get back thanks to the road book. A national star in Portugal, Carlos Sousa, will be driving a 2005 factory Nissan pickup. He'll be one to watch in the Portuguese stages. Hubert Auriol back in the race, former two-time bike winner and car winner. He was the race director of the rally from 95 to 2003, and he'll be driving a new Isuzu pickup. A second car will be for Eddie Orioli, also a former winner of the race. And look at this one, the huge Hummer of Robbie Gordon back on the race after competing with Volkswagen last year. A huge two-wheel drive vehicle with a V8 engine.
A lot of the rally vehicles are very fast polar moment cars. All the weights between the tires, it makes them very nimble and change direction very fast. Where with the weight spread on both ends of the car, it makes it very lazy, which also makes it very good in the bumps and very good in the sand.
And finally a word on Eric Vigourou, who enters a brand new Prologue Chevrolet, another typical American vehicle. Two-wheel drive, the same V8 engine, no windscreen, big wheels. It's very much different from the previous Prologue. Have to keep an eye on him too. And before the Dakar really starts tomorrow, let's look back at what happened in the 27th edition. Smile on the faces of the victors, Peter Hansel in the car race, Shagan in the truck, and Cyril Depre on two wheels, but all had in mind two men. Jose Manuel Perez, who died in a Spanish hospital after suffering a crash during stage 6. And Dakar legend Fabrizio Meoni, two-time winner of the event, who passed away after crashing on his way to Kifra. Meoni, who is in contention for overall victory for what was expected to be his last Dakar on a bike. The Italian riding here alongside his Gaulois teammate Cyril Depre, a real character in the world of rally raid racing. The event, however, went on like the Italian would have wanted, and Cyril Depre was to go on and clinch victory for the first time. But it was a fierce battle against the KTM Repsol boys with Marc Coma and Isidre Esteve. But also Frenchman David Frétinier on his Yamaha. Frétinier winner of 3 stages.
Salut les cocottes!
And always amazing sceneries and animals on the sides of the road of the Dakar. Newcomers Chris Blaze and Callum Walsh also impressed for their first experience in the KTM Red Bull squad. So did Jean de Azevedo, the Brazilian winner of the stage. Andy Caldecott, the fast Aussie, a man to follow in the upcoming years.
Wow. Crazy. Okay, Dakar is Dakar.
The car race again saw the triumph of the Mitsubishi Armada, with Stéphane Pétéancel, who managed to keep his crown. And Peter's closest rivals were his proper teammates, Maswoka, and especially Luc Alphonse, second overall. Peter winning for the 8th time after 6 victories on a bike. It was, of course, a race full of drama, with crashes and tumbles. At BMW, the Nissan of Kanjiro Shinazuka, former winner, and a crash for Robbie Gordon in his Volkswagen, the newcomer.
Crazy.
The Volkswagen team carried on progressing with Jutta Kleinschmidt finishing 3rd and Bruno Sabi 6th overall. Also a newcomer, Robbie Gordon managed to win a few specials. Tough moments, however, for the official Nissan team, who suffered reliability hiccups and big crashes like that of Colin McRae, forced to quit early in the race. Daniel de Villiers managed an excellent spot in Dakar.
Yeah.
While Portuguese Carlos Sousa finished 7th. And maybe the biggest surprise came from Thierry Magnaldi on his buggy, who captured 8th spot overall. It was a whole different story for Jean-Louis Schlesser, who quit the event in Mauritania. The truck race was equally mouth-watering, with a fierce battle between the DAF trucks of the De Roys and the Kamaz team, despite Vladimir Chagin's problems, who lost precious time on his quest for the 5th title. But Kamaz was, however, triumphant thanks to Firdaus Kabarov obtaining his first ever victory. The serious business starts tomorrow with a first real stage. Unlike the previous years, the drivers and bikers will be taking off from Lisbon for a 186-kilometer liaison before an 83-kilometer timed special on fast tracks. A great way to get into gear. Competitors will have to be wary of the many traps. They'll then have another 101-kilometer liaison all the way to Portimao on the southern tip of Portugal. A fine way to celebrate the upcoming new year. It'll be goodbye Lisbon as the Dakar sets sail, getting closer to Africa.